Good afternoon once again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to McKie Field at Hayden Park for today's second game in the Mid-American Conference between the Golden Flashes of Kent State and your Miami RedHawks. Right now, very quickly, here is the batting lineup for Kent State. Leading off today, the Flashes' third baseman, wearing number 4, Kyle Jackson. Batting second, the center fielder, number 13, Colin Matthews. Hitting third, the catcher, number 6, Justin McNess. In the cleanup spot, the Kent State first baseman, number 5, Hayden Longwell. Batting fifth, the shortstop, number 38, Michael McNamara. Hitting sixth is the second baseman, number 17, Mac Timbrook. Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 32, Josh Johnson. In the eighth spot, the right fielder for the Flashes, number 21, Jake Casey. Batting ninth today, wearing number 18, it's Josh Morozic. And first to bat for Kent State now is the third baseman, number 4, Kyle Jackson.
We're live here at McKie Field at Hayden Park for game number 2. We're here for game number 2 of the doubleheader between the Miami RedHawks and the Kent State Golden Flashes. So happy you could be here. I am Andrew Relvas alongside for the second game of the doubleheader. Miami, they won the first one 12-3. They absolutely crushed the Kent State Golden Flashes in the first one. Great games from Cooper Weiss, Rylan Zaborowski, the best of the Miami RedHawks. First batter, this one is fouled into the dugout. That one, Kyle Jackson fouled it into the box. Miami dugout. On the mound for the RedHawks is Kenton Egbert, 3.83 ERA, 3-2 in each of those games. Pitched by Egbert to Jackson, misses. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kyle Jackson in his last game. 2 strikeouts, a flyout, and a bunt out. So 0 for 4, looking to improve on that. Pitched by Egbert, 2-2. It's a little bit high. 3 balls and 2 strikes on the lefty Jackson. Kyle Jackson made some incredible defensive stops. Plays third base in the hot corner. Able to make some nice plays. Full count pitch, payoff pitch. Strike 3 looking on Jackson. Kyle Jackson goes down swinging. First out of the game.
Number 13, Colin Matthews.
Here comes Colin Matthews for Kent State Golden Flashes. This one is roped towards left field, going back at the track, at the wall. Diving catch. Wow, what a catch for the left fielder, Brian Zapp. Able to corral that one pretty much to the very back of the wall. Brian Zapp got that one. That's a quick out for Kent State, but yeah, you got to look out for Matthews. There's so many good hitters on this Kent State squad, and you got to keep your head up. Tough team to beat, but Miami, they won 12-3 last game. Just got to take it one at bat at a time. Pitch by Egbert to McNess is a strike swinging 1-1. McNess named MAC Player of the Week earlier this year. Egbert unloads, swung on and missed. Strike number 2 there. And it's quickly 0-2. So Kenton Egbert, he's been one of those guys who's been rising up for the RedHawks. Pitched by Egbert, 0-2. Misses high and outside. The count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Kenton Egbert, 3.83 ERA. He started out season rough, but and a strike down and low. Got McNess to look. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Kenton Egbert. He continues his hot streak for Miami. So a 1-2-3 first inning for the Miami
And once again,
able to
Miami
sit
fans,
down
baseballs
three
often leave the
consecutive
field of play traveling at
Kent
great
State
speed, so
Golden
keep
Flash
your eye on the ball,
members.
time
We're
so
going to
no
head
one gets
to the
hurt,
home
and
half
stay
of
alert.
the first inning.
Please
So,
refrain from leading on the
no
protected
runs, no
netting
hits,
surrounding
no
McKie
errors,
Field.
nobody left
Thank
on
you.
base. It's Miami 0, Kent State 0.
Starting off for the RedHawks. Bottom of the first, it's the right fielder, number 11, Relvas.
Welcome back to McKie Field at Hayden Park for the bottom half of the first inning. RedHawks and the Kent State Golden Flashes are in a stalemate, 0-0. Up to the plate, leading off for the RedHawks is Benji Brokmond against Joe Whitman of the Kent State Golden Flashes. Whitman leads the Kent State Golden Flashes in strikeouts, 61 entering today. He's really had himself a great season. Sub 3 ERA entering today, and especially in the MAC. Pitched by Whitman, missing middle but high. Count will go 2 balls and 1 strike on the leadoff Whitman. But as I was saying, in a league like the MAC, runs are scored aplenty. Able to have a 3 ERA is nothing short of incredible. Second pitch by Whitman is strike number 2, and the count is even 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is high, and Benji Brokman is now in a full count with Whitman, a southpaw, 6'3", 185 pounds, junior from Hudson, Ohio. And the 3-2 payoff pitch is inside for a walk. So Benji Brokman will start out like he did in the first game of this doubleheader with a leadoff walk.
Now the shortstop for the RedHawks, Cooper Weiss.
Up to the plate for the RedHawks is Cooper Weiss. Cooper Weiss for Miami. His last game, he was on another planet. A 2-run homer in the first. RBI single, a walk, and another walk. So 2 walks, 3 RBIs total, an RBI single, and a 2-run homer. So Cooper Weiss, this man, just the type of player you want to see if you got a runner on base. Truly dangerous. Whitman, bunt attempt laid down by Weiss, but it went foul, so count is quickly 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. Whitman doing really well for Penn State. The 0-2 pitch is fouled back and out of play, and Cooper Weiss will stay alive in the count. Joe Whitman, his last game against the Akron Zips, 5 innings pitched, 4 hits allowed, no runs or walks. He struck out 6. So Joe Whitman plays really well. The game was at home. And strike 3 swinging. Spicy goes down unsuccessfully. Strikeout there. Here comes David Novak for Miami, the DH today. Played catcher last game. Played pretty well. He had a walk, a single, hit by pitch, got on base, good amount. Contributed to the Miami win, a major win that was 12-3. So Miami did what was necessary. They won 12-3. They took down Kent State, who was on an 8-game winning streak prior to that. This one roped towards the third baseman. Throw is down. That was Jackson to McNamara, but Novak a little bit too fast there and able to stroll in safely for a single. David Novak does. So a runner on first, 2 outs.
First baseman, number 15, Rylan Zaborowski. This man, he's on a different plane right now. 15 home runs. He had one yesterday. And if you throw something right down the middle or in his range, he's going to smoke that one. And he did it over the left field wall over there. Can definitely do it again here. Doesn't matter the pitcher. The 0-1 pitch strolls in for a strike. The count is 0-2. So Miami and Kent State tied 0-0. The 0-2 pitch swung on and missed. Strike 3. Rylan Zaborowski goes down swinging. That's going to do it for the bottom half of the first inning. So no runs, 1 hit, 1 man was left on base, and no errors were going to head to the top half of the second inning. Miami and Kent State made a 0-0 stalemate. Fun match action here at the ballpark. McKie Field at Hayden Park after today's game.
The weekend.
Good luck.
We'll be back in just a moment. Always is Miami Baseball here on Red Hawk Radio. Field at Hayden Park for and Kent State. 0-0. Fun day of action here at Miami University in Oxford, Ohio. Check swing that was initially foul but stayed in play by Aiden Longwell, one of the high points in last game's action. Longwell, he had 2 singles, an RBI sac fly, and a strikeout. So he was efficient. He kind of felt like the only Kent State Golden Flash to show up and perform. But you know, Longwell, he's that guy. 3-time MAC Player of the Week this year. He's incredible. The 0-2 pitch. This one is roped foul along the first base line. So count will stay at 0-2. Kenton Egbert working on Aiden Longwell. The 0-2 misses high. Count is going to go 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike number 3. Hayden Longwell goes down swinging for the second time today.
The shortstop,
That's out number
38, Michael McNamara.
To the plate for Golden Flashes is Michael McNamara. McNamara in his last game got a walk and a few flyouts and a ground out. So he was hitting it. He was definitely swinging it, but Miami defense was just a little bit better, a little bit ahead. And baseball, you're not going to have a hit every single game. The 1-0 pitch. This one is a high fly ball, deep left field, going back at the wall track, and this one is gone. A home run. Michael McNamara juiced all of that one, hit it all the way over the left field wall. And that gives the Kent State Golden Flashes a 1-0 lead. So almost as quickly as it started, Michael McNamara ends the little streak that Kenton Egbert was doing, retiring all those Kent State hitters, and he ropes one over the left field wall. Up to the plate for Kent State is Mac Timbrook. Egbert unloads the 0-1 pitch, misses low, and the count goes 1-1. Entering today, Michael McNamara, 8 home runs. He's tied for the lead with Jake Casey. Swung on and missed. Strike number 2 by Timbrook. And the count is 1-2. Pitch by Egbert. 1-2 pitch is low, and the count will go even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So entering today, batting average for Kenton Egbert, a .234 batting average. Definitely relatively low. And strike 3 looking on Timbrook. Got him looking in the lower corner. Just like that, there are 2 quick outs. Already,
the Kent State left fielder, number 32, Josh
4 strikeouts in just the second inning. That is absurd. Keeps up this pace, he's going to be breaking some records. We shall see where that continues. Here is Josh Johnson up to the plate for Kent State. Johnson in his last game, 2 strikeouts, a walk, and a ground out. Half swing there, that goes full. The first base umpire, John Sapphire, says that is strike number 1. The 1-1 count. And that pitch misses a little bit low, so the count is 2 balls and 1 strike. The 2-1 pitch popped up in play, running out of room, Rylan Zaborowski, and it'll stay foul. So count goes even, 2 balls and 2 strikes on Johnson. The 2-2 pitch, a little outside, not enough for home umpire Darryl Morton. So the count will go full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. The payoff pitch, fouled back behind home plate. Josh Johnson entering today a .301 batting average, a senior from Gibsonia, Pennsylvania. 6'2", 190 outfielder, watches one float in there for a walk. And that's the second base runner of the day for Kent State.
Right fielder,
so good plate discipline from Josh Johnson allows them to walk 90 feet over to first base. Up to the plate is Jake Casey. Casey, the right fielder. This one a little bit outside. Count is 1 ball and no strikes. So Casey tied for the lead in home runs with McNamara. See if he gets another here. This one missing low. Kenton Egbert facing a 2 ball and no strikes deficit. Now starting to pour. This one missing low and outside. The count will go 3 balls and no strikes. And yeah, now it's really starting to pour. Everyone's getting up. Someone must have pressed the rain button. Everything's going down now. We're good back here though. We got a tent. Nice setup here. The 3-0 pitch is swung on and missed by Casey, and that is strike number 1. So almost out of nowhere, all the rain is coming down. Pickoff attempt by Egbert to first base. Keep Johnson on a leash. Not successful. It keeps him close though. So 3 balls and 1 strike on Jake Casey, the right fielder. 3-1 pitch. Low and outside. And Egbert has walked back-to-back batters. So first game started out phenomenal.
Designated hitters.
Sunny skies.
Josh
A
Moroza.
few clouds in sight, and now second game, it's all rainy, all cloudy. That's Ohio weather for you. Up to the plate is Josh Morozic. Morozic, the DH, the 9-hitter. He's down in the count 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. This one is fouled back behind the plate. The count goes 0-2. Josh Morozic, 322 hitter. Last game against Tiffin, he went 1 for 3 with a run. The 0-2 pitch swung on and missed. Strike 3. Kenton Egbert strikes out Josh Morozic. That's going to do it for the top half of the second inning. But the Kent State Golden Flashes do not go without a run. Solo shot by Ryan McNamara over the left field wall. That would break the tie 1-0.
For Kent State, 1 run,
But
1 hit, no errors, 2 were left
Egbert
on base.
settled himself
Congratulations
down.
going out right now to our
other
lucky draw of the
Golden
game,
Flashes.
presented by EAS Sportswear. You are receiving a Miami Baseball T-shirt courtesy of EAS Sportswear.
1 run,
Congratulations.
1 hit, no errors. 1 man left on base, and Miami is down 1-0 versus the Kent State Golden Flashes. Stay tuned for some more Miami baseball here on Red Hawk Radio.
Off the bottom of the second, Miami. Second baseman, number 21, Dylan Baker.
Welcome you back to McKie Field at Hayden Park for bottom half of the second inning. Miami currently down 1-0 versus the Kent State Golden Flashes. Whitman to Dylan Baker, a new batter for the RedHawks, finds strike number 1. Dylan Baker quickly strike number 2. Looks like Joe Whitman wants to get out of this rain quickly. The 0-2 pitch. This one is roped along the left field line, but it's going to sail out of play. The count will stay at 0-2. The last game, Dylan Baker, 2-run, single, a walk, and a ground out, as well as a strikeout. So 2 for 4. Good day at the plate for him. This one is a high fly ball into right field, racing over. Can't make the play, falling at the wall. Wow, tough ball there. And Dylan Baker's going to race all the way over to third base, and he's going to make it in time. So a stand-up triple for Dylan Baker after a tough play by Casey, who's racing back for that one. Maybe he lost track of where it was on the field and slipped back there, hit the wall.
Third baseman, number 16.
Either way, though, a stand-up triple for Dylan Baker, who is really playing well for the RedHawks. Up to the plate for Miami is Evan Applewick. First pitch by Whitman is strike number 1, strike swinging by Applewick. Count is 0-1. With that triple, Baker has his first triple of the year, so great job on that. Evan Applewick quickly down on the count, 0-2. The 0-2 pitch, inside and low. Applewick able to lay off of that one. And count goes slightly in favor of Evan Applewick. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. This one is roped foul behind home plate, and Applewick will stay alive in the count. RedHawks have a runner at third. Speedy Dylan Baker. On the year, he has 2 stolen bases. So if he gets the chance, he's going to go there, but probably not. Don't really see stolen home very often. The 1-2 pitch. This one is roped into play. Playable. Going to make the throw at first base. McNamara to Longwell, but sacrifice ground out for Evan Applewick. Scores Dylan Baker. Just like that, the RedHawks are all tied up with Kent State Gold Flashes at 1-1. So we're all tied here. One attempt laid down by Zap. 256 hitter thus far. 1-0 pitch, it misses high, middle of the plate though. So 2 balls and no strikes on Zap. 2-0 pitch. Went a little half swing there. Guilty swing there. I'm going to say he went. Third baseman umpire Matt Cunningham said he went. So 2 balls and 1 strike on Zap. The 2-1 pitch. Fouled back behind the backstop. The count is 2 balls and 2 strikes. Even. Last game, a 2-run double, a single, a walk, a strikeout, and a double play, ground out to Zap. So really good game for him. If he gets on base, and has the most steals for the RedHawks this year. Payoff pitch. This one is roped foul behind the first base line. And we will do this again. The 3-2 pitch. Swung on, in play for Jackson. It was a pop-up right to him. There's 2 quick outs for the RedHawks.
The center fielder for the Hawks team, Zach McDonald.
The play for Miami is Zach McDonald. Zach McDonald, a 278 hitter. This one, first pitch, fouled it alongside the Kent State dugout. Out of play though. So the count will go 0-1. Zach McDonald, second, now third in home runs for the team behind Weiss and Zaborowski. The 1-1 pitch. This one roped all the way into the left corner. He's going to go all the way to second base. Wow. Just like that, the RedHawks have another runner in scoring position. So Zach McDonald smoked that one. Felt a little heat back here off of that one. Ripped it all the way over to the left corner. Johnson not fast enough to keep him only at first. So a double for Mr. McDonald.
Number 25,
Still in business. 2 outs here in bottom half of the second. Whitman delivers. This one misses low. And the count will go 1-0. Up to the plate is Tommy Harrison for Miami. 211 hitter. Not known for his hitting, but can definitely get on base. 404 on base percentage for him. Definitely dangerous. Seems like those bottom half hitters, they won't perform offensively, but they can definitely perform defensively. Tommy Harrison's that guy. Third pitch is strike number 2 on Harrison. Caught looking there. The count is 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. McDonald on second. The 1-2 pitch. Strike number 3. Got Tommy Harrison looking there. That's going to do it for the bottom half of the second inning. So Miami, they did get 1 run back from a Dylan Baker triple that was scored by Brian Zapp.
On base.
I'm sorry, scored by Evan Applewick.
The Pepsi you buy in Ohio is a local product.
Jackson.
Pepsi brings you products that are Ohio bottled. From Pepsi to Mountain Dew and everything in between. There's something for everyone, for every occasion. J&J Pepsi.
Score there, couldn't get a 2-out rally going. By the way, though, Miami, they are tied with the Kent State Golden Flashes going into the top half of the third inning. Don't go anywhere. We've got more action from Miami baseball here on Hawk Radio. Thanks so much. I'm Andrew Relvas. We'll be back in just a moment.
Back to the top of the order for Kent State, and number 4, third baseman Kyle Jackson.
We're here for the top half of the third inning. Top half of the lineup for Kent State Golden Flashes. Up to the plate is Kyle Jackson, who struck out in his first at-bat. Egbert unloads. That is strike number 1 on Kyle Jackson. The 0-1 pitch. This one is roped up the middle. It's going to hop over to Zach McDonald, the center fielder, for a leadoff single. So Kyle Jackson, he gets on base for second time today. There are 2 games.
Number 13, center fielder Colin Matthews.
First game, Miami won 12-3. Second game right now. So a 1-1 ball game here in Oxford, Ohio. Started raining a few minutes ago now. Doesn't seem like it's raining anymore. We'll see though. Can't bet on anything here, because anything can change with the flip of a dime. Here's Matthews up to the plate for Kent State. Colin Matthews, a fly out to left field. Ryan Zapp. The 0-1 pitch misses middle high. Count will go 1-1. Colin Matthews, graduate student from Lewis Center, Ohio. Runner going. Tommy Harrison not going to be able to make a throw there. And Jackson just stole his 14th base of the year. So it's a Kent State team that loves to steal bases, most in the MAC. 2-1 pitch swung on and missed. Strike number 2 there. Yeah, it's hard to track all who's stealing bases for Kent State, because that's what they've done. That's their bread and butter. The 2-2 pitch, little low and outside. So the count goes full 3-2. Kenton Egbert pitches. He's currently up to 40 in the 3rd inning. Egbert looks back. The 3-2 pitch. This one is a roped high fly ball. Left field going back at the track. But no, it's going to go out of play. It looked like it was in, but just foul. Payoff pitch. This one, half swing, but foul. Count will stay 3-2. Currently, so far, Egbert has 5 strikeouts, which if he continues, he's probably going to break season record. A 3-2 pitch. Strikeout. Strikeout looking Colin Matthews. That is strikeout number 6 for Kenton Egbert, who continues to.
Number 6, catcher Justin McKie.
So 6 strikeouts. His season high is actually 10. So he's right where he wants to be if he wants to continue to break some season records. First pitch by Egbert to McKie is ball number 1, misses low. Last game against Ohio, 6 innings pitched, 5 hits allowed, 3 earned runs, 2 walks, and 6 strikeouts. This one is roped to Zaborowski, gets through the gap, and running all the way, head full of steam, is Jackson for the run, and Kent State leads 2-1. So McKie with an RBI single, able to cash in.
Hayden
Jackson. Kent State leads RedHawks once again, 2-1. To the plate for Kent State is Aiden Longwell. Entering today, he had the team high batting average, OPS, hits, doubles, triples, RBIs. So you want a player who just hits, just performs at the plate. It's this guy. Longwell struck out on his last at bat. Trying not to strike out again. This one is going to be foul, soaring foul alongside third base side. Quickly down in the count, 0-2. The 0-2 pitch misses middle high, and count will go 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. One is hit behind the first base side. It's going to be foul. So Longwell, 14 walks, 14 strikeouts. Doesn't strike out a lot. Saw that stat. I was kind of shocked because I was expect your 4-hitter to be striking out a lot. But Longwell, he's that guy. Named MAC Player of the Week 3 times this year. April 17th, most recently, March 6th, and March 21st. So he's definitely been showing up. Having probably, arguably, his best season this year as a junior from Silon, Ohio. This one roped to Zaborowski. Play over to Zap. Throw right back to Zaborowski. And that's a double play for Kent State. So 1 run, 2 hits. No, 1 man was left on base. No errors were committed there. Kent State leads Miami 2.
Join us tomorrow as the RedHawks finish this weekend series with Game 3 against the Golden Flashes. First pitch at 1 p.m. here at McKie Field at Hayden Park. Stay tuned to MiamiRedHawks.com for all up-to-date schedule information.
We're back here for bottom half of the 3rd inning. Miami currently down 2-1 against the Kent State Golden Flashes. It's been real close, unlike the first game where Miami crushed Kent State 12-3. Benji Brookman up to the plate for Miami. First pitch misses, ball 1. Benji Brookman in his last at bat, he walked, and been really productive for the RedHawks. Been getting on base, arguably one of their hottest hitters. I don't want to say hottest because the RedHawks, they do have a lot of scorching hot talent at home. 1-1 pitch. This one is hit high in the air. It's going to go foul along the Kent State dugout side, first base side there. So 1 ball and 2 strikes is the count. Joe Whitman, the southpaw, 36 pitches for him. The 1-2 pitch, missing high. And the count will go even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch swung on and missed. Strikeout for Benji Brookman. So
12, shortstop, Weiss.
4 strikeouts on the day for Joe Whitman. And here comes Cooper Weiss. Helped facilitate that double play that would end the 3rd inning for Kent State. First pitch is a swinging strike, and the count is 0-1. The 0-1 pitch misses low, and the count will go even. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. This one is hit high in the air. Going over is Longwell, and that's going to go out of play along the first base side. Kent State leads 2-1. Problems with Miami is it's been the pitching, but you're getting pretty good outing from Kenton Egbert. Struck out a lot. Continues to do that. I think the RedHawks got as good of a chance as anyone else here. And strikeout looking for Cooper Weiss.
29. Designated hitter David Novak.
Sit down. Top half of the RedHawks lineup. Here comes David Novak. Today's DH. Last at bat, he's singled. First pitch is fouled back. Went into the dugout. Went into the crowd a little bit. Got to keep your eyes on the prize here. The 0-1 pitch, missing high. The count will go even 1-1. A 1-1 pitch, swung on and missed. Strike number 2. Nice fastball action from Joe Whitman to get in ahead of the count. And he flunked him. Whitman plunked Novak on his backside. And RedHawks have their first base runner of
number 15. RedHawk first baseman Rylan Zaborowski.
Up to the plate for Miami is Rylan Zaborowski, who struck out in his last at bat, but can't forget what he did today. A homer, a 2-run home run, 3 walks, and a strikeout. But Rylan Zaborowski, just the type of hitter you want if you're Miami, trying to even this game up, or who knows, potentially take the lead here. We shall see. 1-0 pitch. This one is hit up in the air and foul along the first base side. So count is even, 1-1. Whitman up to 49 pitches now. The 1-1 pitch misses low and inside. And the count is, they're going to call it a strike. So 1 ball and 2 strikes on Rylan Zaborowski. The 1-2 pitch. This one is roped right to the third baseman, Jackson, able to throw it all the way over to Longwell for out number 3. So a 1-2-3 inning for Joe Whitman and the Kent State Golden Flashes. No runs, no hits, no errors, one man was left on base.
No runs,
and
no hits, no errors, 1 left on.
Uneventful.
Nothing beats the power and excitement of live events like Ticket Smarter. If you're looking to experience and enjoy all the best sports, concerts, and theater events, visit TicketSmarter.com and download the app today. Don't miss out, smart fans at TicketSmarter.com.
I'm Andrew Relvas. Here's Miami baseball. We'll be back in a second.
Off the top of the 4th for the Golden Flashes, number 38, shortstop Michael McNamara.
We're back here for top half of the 4th inning. Miami and Kent State in a duel here. 2-1. Kent State leads in the top half of the 4th inning. Up to the plate for Kent State is Michael McNamara. First pitch by Egbert, missing outside, ball number 1. McNamara in his last at bat, homered out to left field, looking to continue what he's been doing today. Another run, or just got on base. The Good start to the inning for Kent State. Missing outside again. Egbert does the 2-0 pitch. This one roped towards the third baseman, Applewick, but it's going to be smoked foul. So 2-1 is the count. Kent State leading Miami 2-1. Third game tomorrow. Set to start at 1 p.m. So nice little Sunday matinee action for you Miami fans out here in Oxford. 2-1 pitch. Missing high. And the count is 3 balls and 1 strike. So that game will be going on 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Luke West-Poley's got that game for you on the main RedHawk radio channel. 3-1 pitch. This one is hit in the air, foul. It's going to sail out of play along the Kent State side. And after that game, Miami heads over to West Lafayette to face the Purdue Boilermakers. Nice Big Ten action here, action there actually, this upcoming Wednesday at 6 p.m. Egbert 2. Here's a high fly ball going back at the track, at the wall, and this one is gone, a home run. Michael McNamara destroyed that baseball, hit it all the way over the batter's eye in center field, and he has his second homer of the day, and that officially gives him the lead for homers for the Kent State Golden Flashes. Holy cow. That was something. Almost as quickly as the pitch was thrown, that one just rushed out of the ballpark. Bunt attempt laid down by Timbrook. It's going to go foul, but yeah, Michael McNamara had a little bit of a quiet game last game. Got on base once. Counted out, flew out a few times. But yeah, back-to-back home runs, solo shots for him. Kent State now leads 3-1 here in the fourth. Egbert to Timbrook. Swinging strike there, and that is a 1-2 count. RedHawks look like they already have someone warming up. Zach Maxey, what I can tell, is starting to stretch out for Miami. Check swing there from Timbrook. They're saying he did not go. Matt Cunningham said he didn't go, so count will stay at 1 ball and 2 strikes. A 1-2 pitch. Fouled back behind home plate. The count will stay at 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now Michael McNamara really on point for Kent State. Michael McNamara entering today. This one is going to be a foul ball along the first base side. Entering today, Michael McNamara had himself a .569 slugging percentage, and now he has 9 homers on the year. Hayden along the well, and Casey has closest long well 7, and Casey has 8. So 2-2 count on Timbrook. Egbert trying to get out of this inning pretty much unscathed. The 2-2 pitch, low and outside. The count will go 3 balls and 2 strikes. 61 pitches for Kenton Egbert. 6 strikeouts for him. Payoff pitch. This one is hit high in the air, but it's going to go foul. If it was fair, it was gone, but foul ball there. So 3 balls, 2 strikes for Kenton Egbert on Timbrook, and he stays alive. Once again, foul ball behind home plate. So very long at bat for Egbert and Timbrook. See who wins this battle. And he misses high. And Timbrook wins the battle there with a walk. So
32, left fielder Josh Johnson.
now Miami, Jeff Opalewski is going to have a chat with Egbert trying to calm him down. So still no outs. Kent State leads 3-1 here in the top half of the fourth inning. There's so much time left. Miami, don't want to say don't worry about this little run that Kent State's been going on, but, you know, it's all right. You know, you're not going to be perfect. And he's fared well. Egbert has. Hasn't really given up too much. His ERA was 3.83 entering today. His last game against the Ohio Bobcats. 3 earned runs. Eastern Michigan, 1. Western Michigan, 1. Bowling Green, 1. He's given up runs in all but one of his starts. But, you know, strikes out a lot. Epitomizes the Miami RedHawks. And it's really a fan favorite. Everyone's cheering his name. Can't love more than that. So here is Johnson, Josh Johnson, walked in his first at bat. It's now down to the count 0-1. Bunt attempt laid down and missing outside. That's ball number 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs. On first is Timbrook. And pitch count for Egbert is 71. Runner going and fouled back. Johnson does. So looks like a few RedHawks are starting to warm up. Miami. See who move here for Danny Hayden. And strike number 3 looking. Josh Johnson goes down. Looking for strikeout number 7 on Kenton Egbert today.
Right fielder Jake Casey.
Up to the plate is Jake Casey, who walked in his first at bat. Don't be fooled by his batting average because he can absolutely smoke it. 235 batting average, 937 OPS, 531 slugging percentage. So Jake Casey knows how to hit some baseballs. First pitch, swung on and missed. Strike number 1. Jake Casey misses there. Birdie pitch from Kenton Egbert. And count is 0-1. No balls, 1 strike on Casey. The 0-1 pitch. Strike number 2. Got him looking. Pretty breaking ball there. And the count is 0-2. So even though his pitch count is high, it's not really showing any signs of fatigue thus far. The 0-2 pitch misses middle but high. Middle and outside, rather. And the count is 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Timbrook at first. 1-2 pitch. Just a bit low. The count will go even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Casey entering today. And the team lead in home runs until it was broken by also but Michael McNamara. But at 37 OPS, 23 hits, been pretty effective in the action he's been given thus far. And he's only a sophomore from Pittsburgh, 6'2", 190. Casey, plenty of room to grow for Kent State. Runner at first, still Timbrook. Count is 2-2, 1 out. 2-2 pitch. This one is roped foul once again. That will stay at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 23 RBIs, 19 walks, 34 strikeouts on the year for him as well. So 3 RBIs, limited action. That's pretty good. 2-2 pitch misses low, and the count goes full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Egbert now at 75 pitches for Miami. So Kent State definitely racking up pitches. Pickoff attempt to first base to try and get Timbrook off, but it goes unsuccessful. So pretty successful if you're Kent State. You know, you're working the starting pitcher and you're really forcing the bullpen to work. Throw by Harrison. Is it in time? Yes, it is. Got Timbrook in a pickle there. Threw him out. Great job by Tommy Harrison, able to throw out the runner there. So, strikeout and throw out by Tommy Harrison, able to escape. So, during that inning, 1 run was scored. 1 hit, no errors. 1 man was left on base. We're going to head to the bottom half of the fourth. Can Miami get some runs here? And we shall find out. As always, it's Miami Baseball here on Red Hawk Radio. I'm Andrew Ellis. We will be back in just a minute.
Facebook page. Visit Twitter to follow at Miami RedHawks and Miami Baseball at Miami OH Baseball. For more information and all the official social media pages of the RedHawks, be sure to visit MiamiRedHawks.com. First to bat for the RedHawks in the bottom of the fourth. It's number 21, second baseman Dylan Baker.
Up to the plate for Miami is Dylan Baker. We welcome you to the bottom half of the fourth inning. Miami and Kent State in a battle here. Kent State leads 3-1 over the Miami RedHawks. First pitch from Whitman to Dylan Baker is a foul behind 0-1 count. The last appearance, Dylan Baker unloaded for a stand-up triple. So score the first run of the day for Miami. See what he continues it here. Instead, this one grounded over to Jackson. Throw over to Longwell in time. That's out number 1 for Kent State.
16, third baseman Evan Applewick.
Up to the plate for Miami is Evan Applewick, who had a sacrifice ground out to Jackson, the third baseman. Last at bat out, was able to score Baker, but base paths are completely clear for Evan Applewick. We'll see what he can put in play here for Miami. The 1-0 pitch. This one misses low and inside, and the count goes 2 balls and no strikes. Joe Whitman. Pitch count is 54. The 2-0 pitch is on target. There's strike number 1. 2 balls and 1 strike. So 54 pitches after 3 1/3 innings pitched. This one roped, and right in front of it, Michael McNamara, that was hit straight to him, and a little unlucky there, Evan Applewick. That would have been single. Good defense by Kent State.
Brian
Zap. Michael McNamara able to make a line drive play there. Here comes Brian Zapp up to the plate. It's the last plate appearance popped up to third baseman. The 1-0 pitch, missing middle high. Now we'll go 2 balls, no strikes. So 58 pitches for Whitman. 5 strikeouts, 2 hits allowed. Nearly hit him there. Dodge out of the way. Brian Zapp did. Count is 3 balls and no strikes. Only 1 run allowed, a walk, and a 4-pitch walk for Brian Zapp.
Brings up number 19.
Bring up
fielder
Zach McDonald. Plate for Miami. McDonald in his last appearance smacked a double. Looking to continue his torrid streak. This one, golf swing inside. Swung on a missed strike number 1 there by Zach McDonald. And the count goes 0-1. Whitman delivers. The 0-1 pitch is hit foul behind home plate near the backstop. Ricochet off there, and then it went near the dugout. Benji Broekman was right there, handed. So 0-2 is the count, 2 outs. Zapp on first. See what Zach McDonald can do here. The 0-2 pitch is instead of pickoff attempt. So we'll stay here momentarily. The 0-2 pitch. Runner is going. Throw. Is it going to be in time? Mickness not in time there. Incredible stand-up base running from Brian Zapp. Able to get his 13th stolen base of the year. Brian Zapp, incredible speed. And for a left fielder, you definitely have some speedy outfielders in this game. This one, a little bit low and outside. Count goes 2 balls and 2 strikes. But yeah, you have some speedy outfielders. Brian Zapp, definitely another example of one of them right there. The RedHawks have a runner in scoring position. The 2-2 pitch. Outside and low. The count goes full 3 balls and 2 strikes on Zach McDonald. The payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike number 3 on Zach McDonald. That's going to do it for the bottom half of the 4th inning. So
no hits, no errors.
No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 man was left on base. We're going to head to the top half of the 5th inning. Miami is still down 3-1.
Partner of Miami Athletics. Mercy Health, orthopedic care for the universe of youth. Let us see your next day appointment by calling 513-347-9999.
You still make my heart beat fast, Ferrari. With me in the way, hey, you want it? Do you still want me? Can I be honest? Still got your hips up, Sunday. You still make my heart beat fast, Ferrari. With me in the way, hey, you want it? Do you still want me?
Off the top of the 5th for the Flashes, the designated hitter, number 18, Josh Brusick.
We're back here for the top half of the 5th inning. Miami and Kent State in a nice old-fashioned MAC battle. Kent State leads 3-1 over Miami. First pitch from Egbert to Mrazek is strike number 1. Pretty breaking ball there from Egbert, currently up to 75 pitches. Egbert to Mrazek, strike number 2 on him. Quickly behind in the count, Mrazek is. Mrazek, senior from Frankfort, Illinois. 61 plate appearances here. And swung on a miss, strike number 3. Mrazek strikes out swinging there. That's out number 1. So
Kent State third baseman Kyle
has
Jackson.
9 strikeouts, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he has 9 strikeouts. His season record is 10, which I'm assuming he goes this inning and possibly the next inning into the 6th. But it can definitely break that one if he continues what he's been doing. Second pitch to Jackson is strike number 1. So 1-1 is the count, 1 out. Jackson a single in his last at bat and a strikeout in his first. 1-1 pitch is a strike swinging. That is 1 ball and 2 strikes on Jackson. 1-2 pitch swung on and missed. Strikeout number 10 for Kenton Egbert, and he has now tied his season record
Center fielder Colin
strikeouts
Matthews
with 10. In his last time he struck out 10, it was against Toledo. 4 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, but 10 strikeouts. Tough to do against a tough team like Toledo. First pitch on Matthews is strike number 1. The 0-1 pitch. This one roped up the middle. Dodging it, Egbert did. That's a leadoff hit. First hit of the inning for Matthews. Stand-up single.
catcher Justin McNess.
So the plate for Kent State is Justin McNess, who had an RBI single in his first at-bat. His most recent at-bat, rather. Runner is going. Throw by Harrison. Will it be in time? Yes, it is in time. And those are 2 phenomenal throws from Tommy Harrison to get 2 crucial outs for Miami. So great work by Kenton Egbert. He struck out 2 in that inning and he's been doing his job. 10 strikeouts on the day for Kenton Egbert.
1 hit,
Having
no
himself
errors,
a
1
phenomenal
no one was
performance.
left on.
And
Miami University is
Gonna head
located
to
within the
bottom half of
traditional
the 5th
homelands of the
inning, so
Miami
no
and
runs.
Shawnee people, who, along with other indigenous groups, ceded
runs,
these
1
lands to
hit,
the United States in the first
no
treaty of
errors,
Greenville
1
in
metal bucket. We're
1795.
gonna head to
The
bottom
Miami
half of the
people,
5th inning.
whose
It's
name
Miami
our university carries, were
1,
forcibly
Kent State
removed from
3.
these
We're gonna
homelands in 1846.
right back
In
to Miami
1972, a
baseball. I'm Andrew
relationship
Relvas.
between Miami
Back in a
University
second.
and the Miami tribe of Oklahoma began and evolved into a reciprocal partnership, including the creation of the Miami Center at Miami University in 2001. The work of the Miami Center serves the Miami tribe community and is dedicated to the revitalization of Miami language and culture and to restoring that knowledge to the Miami people. Miami University and the Miami tribe are proud of this work and of the more than 140 Miami students who have attended Miami since 1991 through the Miami Heritage Award Program. The leadoff batter for the RedHawks, it's the catcher, number 25, Tommy Harrison.
3-1 here in the home half of the 5th inning. Up to the plate for Miami is Tommy Harrison, who had 2 incredible throws. 1 to end the inning last and another one earlier this game. Tommy Harrison struck out in his first at bat, looking to get on base in his second. 1-0 pitch. This one roped to the shortstop, second baseman rather, Tim Brook. Throw to Longwell. It's in time. That's 1 out for Miami.
Number 11, right fielder, McKie Brookman.
Up to the plate is the leadoff hitter for Miami, Benji Brookman. Walk and a strikeout in his game today. Strikeout in his most recent. First pitch misses low and inside. Count is 1-0. Whitman pitches to Brookman and he fouls it back out of play. 1-1 pitch, missing high, middle of the plate. The count will go 2 balls and 1 strike. The 2-1 pitch, swung on and missed, strike number 2. Good strong fastball there over the heart of the plate. The count will go at even 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. This one is smacked, bouncing foul along the third base line. Count will stay where it is. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Miami's record as it stands is 12-28. Kent State's is 26-11. Just incredible what they've been able to do. Last year they finished with a 24-29 record, and this year smashed what they had last year. 3-2 pitch. Ball gets past the catcher, Mickness, and the Hawks have their first base runner of the inning, Benji Brookman. Walks today.
Shortstop, Weiss.
Up to the plate for Miami is Cooper Weiss. Cooper Weiss not as good as he had going on last game, but 2 strikeouts. It happens to players going a few slumps, but we shall see. Half swing there. Home umpire Daryl Morton says he went, and that's strike number 1. Runner is going. This one fouled back. Benji Brookman, he's got wheels. 11 stolen bases. Second to McDonald. Or Zap, rather. Second to Zap. So, you get in scoring position. You're Benji Brookman. See what the RedHawks can do for you. Whitman currently at 77 pitches. Well below Egbert. Pickoff attempt to Brookman. Keeps him close. The 0-2 pitch. Strikeout. Got him looking there. That is strikeout number 7 for Joe Whitman. So he's having himself a good day. Only 1 earned run in 4 innings of action. So really good work for him. And entering today for Kent State, Whitman had the most strikeouts, and he's definitely got that one safe, at least for the next game. But good game, nonetheless. Runner is going. Brookman, is the throw going to be in time? Gets away from him, and he is safe. So Benji Brookman testing Longwell. Longwell threw it over to McNamara, but the throw was just a bit off. It was in time, but a little off. So RedHawks now have a runner in scoring position for Novak. Whitman. This one is fouled back by Novak. Count goes 0-1. The RedHawks have themselves a runner in scoring position. Try and get on Novak for Zaborowski. And that's key for the RedHawks. Novak fouls it back, and the count is 0-2 now. The Novak and on the Mac watch list earlier to start the year. That pitch misses inside. Novak definitely one of those players. First team All-Mac last year. Hitting .278. A 1-2 pitch. This one fouled back once again on top of the dugout. And count will stay where it's at. 1-2. 278 last year. 18 RBIs, 6 doubles, 4 homers, 11 walks, and 27 strikeouts for the phenomenal catcher, David Novak. A true staple. A 1-2 pitch. This one fouled back once again, and will stay where it is. Novak, 6'2", 205 sophomore. He's going to be a true force for the RedHawks in the coming years. 1-2 pitch fouled back once again, and got ourselves a real pitcher duel right now. Count remains 1-2. One-two pitch. High and outside. Count goes even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So Joe Whitman now at around what Egbert had, 85 pitches. What he had is about 84 once it's updated. This one fouled back once again. And Novak doing a really good job at trying to force Whitman to give him a nice pitch, nice piece of hitting, where he can hopefully score Brokeman in. The 2-2 pitch. Strike number 3. Got Novak to look there, strikeout looking. And that is
Hawks in the bottom of the 5th. No runs, no hits, 1 error, and 1 left on base.
strikeout number 8 for Joe Whitman. We're going to head to top half of the 6th inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors. 1 man was left on base. We're going to head to top half of the 6th. Can Miami keep Kent State where they're at? We shall find out. More Miami baseball coming soon. As always, I'm Andrew Relvas. Be back in just one moment.
First bat in the top of the sixth for the Golden Flashes. The catcher. It is catcher Justin McNess.
Back here for the top half of the sixth inning. Miami down 3-1 here. McKie Field at Hayden Park. Fun day of action here. Miami University in Oxford, Ohio. It's Egbert versus McNess, the catcher, and the count is even 1-1. McNess in his last at bat, an RBI single, scored one of the 3 runs for Kent State, but struck out on his first at bat. Third pitch, missing a low, bouncing to the catcher Harrison. That is ball number 2. So 2-1 is the count. Longwell on deck and McNamara in the hole. 2 home runs for him that day. Here's a high fly ball. Going back is McDonald at the track, at the wall, and this one is gone, a home run. Justin McNess smacked that one over the batter's eye, and just like that, Kent State leads 4-1 now here in top half of the 6th inning. So
now the first baseman, Hayden Longwell.
Felt comfortable, Miami. They were gonna get few runs, few hits here and there, but you know, it's 4-1 now in the 6th. Can't really give up anything else, or else it's gonna be a loss. But 4-1, top half of the 6th, still time left to play to determine this one. We shall see. Egbert 2, Longwell. That's strike number 1. Count is 1-1. So Egbert, despite the strikeouts, he's given up 3 home runs and an RBI single. Loses his cap there. Gets a strike off of it though. Count is 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Hayden Longwell. Arguably one of Kent State's, if not the best hitter for the Golden Flashes this season. 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike number 3. Kenton Egbert sits down. Hayden Longwell, strikeout swinging there. That is out number 1. So with that, Kenton Egbert has a season-high 11 strikeouts for the year. Really impressive, especially against a team like Kent State. Pitch to McNamara is low, and the count is 1-0. So 2 solo shots for McNamara. Solo shot for McNess. And it's 4-1 Kent State. Second pitch misses low and outside. The count is 2-0. So you minus 3 swings there. It's a 1-1 game. It's just the way baseball works around here. Third pitch misses, and that's 3 balls and no strikes to McNamara. Pitch by Egbert to McNamara. Sneaks in there for a strike. It's 3 balls and 1 strike. Egbert at 93 pitches. 11 strikeouts. Pretty good performance, minus those home runs. So a full count now after he fouled that one back. It would reel McNamara back into the count. We'll see what he selects here. Payoff pitch. Inside for a ball. And McNamara has reached base all 3 of his at-bats. And looks
The
like
second baseman,
Miami has Zach McKie warming up in the bullpen. So likely his last inning of work for Miami. Here's Mac Timbrook up to the plate. Bunt attempt laid down. Tommy Harrison. It's going to be a tough play. The throw is in time. So great arm from Tommy Harrison, able to get out Timbrook, but a sacrifice bunt moves McNamara 90 feet over to second base. Now Kent State has a runner in scoring position.
Left fielder, Josh Johnson.
Here's Josh Johnson up to the plate. A walk and a strikeout in his day thus far today. Bunt attempt laid down. Beautiful bunt. Applewick can't make the play along the third base line. And the Kent State Golden Flashes have runners at the corners now with 2 outs. So here comes Jake Casey in the bottom half of the lineup. Casey, a walk and a strikeout, just like Josh Johnson. We'll see what call here is for Kent State. See what they want to do here. 2 consecutive bunts. One worked out. Technically, both of them worked out. One of them was a sac bunt. The other one, straight up bunt. Hardy hack there by Casey is strike number 1. So, RedHawks, they're in a jam right now. Got to get out of this one if they want to win this one. And we'll see if Kenton Egbert can find the strike zone. And finding the strike zone, he does there. That's strike number 2. Strike looking on Casey. And Harrison and Egbert talking over, trying to find strategy, which pitch they're going to throw here. The 0-2 pitch. This one is fouled back. Hit the netting behind home plate. Count will stay at 0-2. So Egbert at 101 pitches, 7 hits allowed, 4 runs, 4 earned, 4 walks, and 11 strikeouts or victim. He's had himself a pretty good day, minus the runs. The 0-2 pitch swung on and missed. Strikeout number 12 for Kenton Egbert, which will likely be his last pitch of the day, but have yourself a day. Kenton Egbert getting 12 strikeouts, setting a season.
The Miami Athletic Fund is the fundraising unit for Miami Athletics. On a mission to provide resources to Miami student athletes in their pursuit to graduate as champions, engaging and inspiring Miami worldwide. We'll not stop until all Miami student athletes graduate as champions in life with a degree in one hand and a championship ring on the other.
1 run, 1 hit.
MiamiAthleticFund.org for more information. Directly at 513-529-0422.
Kent State 4.
The Miami Athletic Fund. Engage, invest, inspire.
Started out cold, plans look online. Now we all stuck. The baddest. I was on tour with That's So Raw. Started solo. We won't sell it no more. Like shit, I'm feeling us. It's still killing us. Y'all can't stop me. They don't want to. He dead, then it's killing us. New dude. Peace. I let the killing up. Just to kill the shock me. Ooh, get
First at bat for the RedHawks in the bottom of the 6th. Number 15, first baseman Ryland McKie.
We're here for bottom half of the 6th inning. Miami and Kent State in a nice battle here. 4-1 Kent State leads. Up to the plate is Ryland Zaborowski. Pitch by Whitman to Zaborowski. Misses inside. Now the count will go 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. Second pitch by Whitman. Misses once again, and the count is 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. Swung on, ripped. High fly ball. That's going to bounce all the way to the wall. Rylan Zaborowski is going to trot easily over to second base with a stand-up double. The RedHawks have a runner in scoring position with one swing of the bat.
Dylan Baker.
Here comes Dylan Baker up to the plate. Tripled in his first at bat, grounded out to the third baseman in his second, but this is the hitter you want if you're Miami. Been having a few good swings here and there. This one grounded to McNamara, throw over to Longwell in time. That's out number 1. Up to the plate for Miami is Evan Applewick, who sacrificed sack bunt to third baseman and a line out to shortstop. He's had a few good swings today. Looking to have another impactful one here. The RedHawks down 4-1. Zaborowski on second. The 1-0 pitch. Missing low and inside. And the count will go 2-0. The 2-0 count. Misses low. High, rather. The count is 3 balls, no strikes. The 3-0 pitch. Right over the heart of the plate, and that is strike number 1. The 3-1 pitch. Down the middle for strike number 2. And Whitman currently at 93 pitches. Hard to tell who's warming up for Kent State, but can't imagine he goes much further here, but he's been doing well. Good game for him. This one is roped towards the center fielder, running back, able to make the catch, and Zaborowski will not tag up. Hit sharply to Matthews there. I wonder if Zaborowski could make it over to third.
The left fielder.
Not tag. Here comes Ryan Zapp up to the plate. Ryan Zapp pop up to the third baseman and a walk. It's the most recent at bat. First pitch by Whitman to Zapp is strike number 1. Lefty southpaw really having himself a good game. Strike number 2 swinging there by Zapp. And it's quickly 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Inside, and the count will go 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 and 2. Zaborowski at second. The 1-2 pitch. This one poked up the middle. That's going to advance Zaborowski, and he's going to trot all the way over to home for a score. So Miami, they're now down 4-2. That one poked by Zapp. Shortstop McNamara and Timbrook, they had a little trouble fielding that one. Right all the way to shallow center field almost. But either way, though, that one got past the shortstop and the second baseman, Timberick and McNamara. That would give the RedHawks a 4-2 deficit now instead of a 4-1 one. But now it looks like Whitman is done. So a new pitcher for the Kent State Golden Flashes. We will find out who it is in just a moment. As always, it's Miami Baseball here on Red Hawk Radio. Can the RedHawks continue this little rally? Find out in just a moment.
Relief for the Flashes. It's a right-hander, number 67, Jack Kartsonis. The batter, Donald.
Back to Miami University for bottom half of the sixth inning. Miami able to tack on a run here in the home half of the sixth. Credit to Brian Zapp, able to get home Rylan Zaborowski. Up to the plate is Zach McDonald. Here is Jack Kartsonis, pitcher for Kent State. On his own one. Kartsonis, 3.52 ERA, 0.91 WHIP, and only had 27 at bats thus far, but struck out 8. Right-handed pitcher from Pittsburgh. Senior pitcher. Last game against Akron. 2 innings pitched. Struck out 2 against the Akron Zips. Pitch against McDonald. Swung on and missed. Strike number 2. And count is 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike number 3. Strikes out Zach McDonald on
Miami in the bottom of the sixth inning.
Fastball in the higher zone. But the RedHawks, they do get a 1-run back.
Now, Miami fans, your football, volleyball, and women's basketball season tickets are now on sale for the 2023-24 season, as well as deposits for men's basketball and ice hockey. Reserve your seats for next season by going online at MiamiRedHawks.com or by calling the Miami Athletic Ticket Office at 513-529-4295.
One man was left on base, no errors. We're going to head to the top half of the seventh, as always. It's Miami Baseball here, Red Hawk Radio. Thanks so much.
On the mound now in relief for the RedHawks. It's the right-hander, number 3, Zach McKie. First to bat, top of the 7th for the Flashes. Designated hitter,
Back
Josh
here for the top half.
Mrazek.
7th inning. It's Miami 2, Kent State 4. Up to the plate for Kent State is Josh Mrazek, who has struck out twice in both of his plate appearances. Here comes Zach Maxey for the RedHawks. His last game against Ohio, 9 hits allowed, 7 earned runs, 5 walks, and 3 strikeouts. This one is ripped foul along the first base side. Count is quickly 0-2. So rough season for Zach Maxey. 9 ERA. He's named second team All-MAC in 2022. This year, 9.2 ERA. That pitch by Maxey misses. The count will go 1-2. Maxey against Mrazek, senior. 1-2 pitch missing high. The count will go even 2-2. This one fouled back. Hit the catcher Tommy Harrison, his chest plate, and it went alongside foul ground near home. It will stay alive. The count remains 2-2. The 2-2 pitch swung on and missed. Strikeout number one for Zach Maxey. And that is strikeout number 3 for Josh Mrazek.
Jackson.
Up to the plate is Jackson. Kyle Jackson. Single and 2 strikeouts today. Bunt attempt laid down. Taken back, Zach Maxey. That's a strike down the middle there for Miami. The 0-1 pitch. Check swing. Did he go? They're going to say no. The count will go 1-2. Miami. It's a 4-2 ball game. Got to get a run probably this inning, maybe the next. This one fouled out of play alongside the first base line. If for Miami, get maybe 1 run this inning, and then another one the next, and then you've got yourself a whole other ball game. But a lot of things need to happen before then. RedHawks got to get a string of hits together. A 1-2 pitch. This one is fouled up in the air. Zaborowski moving back, but Weiss waves him off. Able to make that play is Dylan Baker, rather. That is out number 2 for
13.
Kent State.
Colin Matthews.
Here comes Colin Matthews up to the plate. Matthews, a fly out to left field, strikeout and a single. Single in his most recent at bat. He's had himself a day. Matthews, a double, a single today. So keeping his hitting streak alive, he's done well against RedHawk pitching. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strikeout number 2 for Zach Maxey. And a 1-2-3. Top half of the 7th inning for the Miami RedHawks. So no runs, no hits, no errors, no
brings us to the middle of the 7th inning.
Typical
And
1-2-3
inning
for
stretch.
Miami RedHawks into the bottom half of the 7th inning. It's 7th inning stretch time here at Miami. Be back in just a moment. As always, I'm Andrew Relvas, giving you Miami baseball here at home. And we'll be back in just a moment.
Beginning at the bottom of the seventh. Miami.
Back here for the bottom half of the seventh inning. Up to the plate is Tommy Harrison, defensive stud catcher. Tommy Harrison, last at bat, he grounded out to second baseman Tim Brook, but gonna need to get a hit here, or at least get on base if the RedHawks want to continue the now winning streak. The 1-0 pitch, this one ricocheted. Wow, I don't think I've seen that. So it ricocheted off of him, and then the ground, and then off of him again, and then it hit the dugout netting. So it's a rare turn of events, but either way, something you don't see every day. The 1-1 pitch misses low. The count is 2-1. Jack Kartsanis recording 1 out, a strikeout. This one is roped. Here's a high fly ball into the gap, going back at the track at the wall, and it almost bounces over the wall, but a stand-up leadoff double for Tommy Harrison, which now puts the RedHawks in scoring position. And here comes the tying run up to the plate, Benji Brokeman. So, incredible swing from Tommy Harrison, a player who doesn't really get a lot of hits, really put a lot of hits together. Tommy Harrison, incredible swing, smacked that one all the way to the deepest part of the ballpark, center field, and Matthews and Johnson just not there in time, and the RedHawks now have a runner in scoring position with their leadoff hitter, Benji Brokeman, tying the run up to the plate. Here's the pitch. Bunt attempt laid down. Pitch is out and away, and the count is 1 ball, no strikes. Benji Brokeman, 2 walks and a strikeout on the day. Sure, he's thinking, just get on base. That's all you really need to do for your 2, 3, 4 hitters. Pitch by Kartsanis, misses outside and low, and the count is 2-0. So from a blowout win to potentially a come from behind win be awesome for Miami. They've had a rough season, but finish when it matters most. The 2-0 pitch. This one, a roped towards second base, struggling to make the play. Racing on over is Benji Brokeman. Almost got in there safely, but he advances Harrison to third. So that would have almost been an error on
12, Cooper Weiss.
Just in time. And up to the plate is Cooper Weiss, who has struck out 3 times today. So he goes from your hottest hitter entering today to your coldest one. Here's a high fly ball, roping foul alongside the first base side and then going into the outfield out of play. So 0-1 is the count on Cooper Weiss, the shortstop. So put it in the outfield, and the RedHawks are only down by 1. Second pitch is strike number 2. Cooper Weiss is down in the count. Cooper Weiss, the shortstop. Kartsanis, the pitcher. Missing low, bouncing to McKie. And the count will go 1 ball and 2 strikes. For Weiss, RBI single, 2 walks, and a strikeout in his last game. A 1-2 pitch, good eye by Weiss. That will go even, 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Tommy Harrison is on third base. You just have to put it in play. And the RedHawks could potentially be down by 1, maybe 2. Tie game, actually. Kartsanis misses outside. The count is now full 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. A 3-2 pitch. This one hit to the catcher. Harris is not going to make a play. Tough throw, and cannot make a throw is Jackson. So a single that breaks up his strikeout streak for Weiss. So Cooper Weiss gets on base. RedHawks have runners at the corners with 1 out here for David Novak. Already has a hit this one today. So RedHawks now have the go-ahead hitter up to the plate. Take the lead with 1 swing of the bat. Pops it up. In play, out of play for a moment, racing over, and it's going to go out of play off the top of the Kent State dugout side wall. So David Novak, 1 for 2, hit by pitch. He's been on base twice, a single and a strikeout. Kartsanis, really, this is a big at bat for him. Looking back, pickoff attempt almost in time, but Cooper Weiss stays close to first. The 0-1 pitch. This one fouled back into the glove of McKie. The count goes 0-2. RedHawks have runners at first and third on the corner. Here's a high fly ball going back all the way over to Johnson, the left fielder, running in. Going to send a runner. Is the throw in time? It is not, and the RedHawks are now only down by 1. So RBI sac fly by Novak brings the RedHawks even closer. It's now 4-3 here in the bottom half of the 7th inning, with arguably your hottest hitter, Rylan Zaborowski, up to the plate.
Zaborowski.
So here is Rylan Zaborowski, a double in his last at bat, strikeout in his first, and a ground out to third in his second. So 1 for 3, 1 swing of the bat will potentially take the lead for Miami. The 0-1 pitch. Although the 1-0 pitch goes 1-1. So even count here. Great time to get a hit here. Here's a high fly ball going back at the track, at the wall, and just able to make it. Just able to make the catch there was Matthews. almost a home run, which would have taken the lead, but fortunately just ran out of room there.
The seventh inning for
Wind has
Miami,
to be a
one
factor,
run on
but
2 hits, no
RedHawks, they
errors,
still
and
get
one
one
left
run
on
back.
base.
The sac fly from David Novak. So 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. 1 man was left on base. And Miami now finding themselves
Miami
down.
University Athletics would like to thank Adidas, the official supplier for Miami RedHawks.
RedHawk baseball. Can Miami limit the Kent State Golden Flashes here? We'll find out in just a moment. As always, I'm Andrew Relvas, and I'll be back in just a moment with more Miami baseball.
At first, the Golden Flashes. At the top of the 8th inning, it's number 6, Justin McNess.
Back to McKie Field at Hayden Park for top half of the 8th inning. Miami and Kent State in a duel here. Kent State leads 4-3 over the RedHawks, but the RedHawks able to tack on 2 runs in the 6th and the 7th inning. And here's Zach Maxey facing Justin McNess. McNess hit a homer in his last at bat, an RBI single, so 2 RBIs for him today. On himself a fine day at the plate. This one is fouled back behind the plate. And the count is 2 balls and 1 strike. The 2-1 pitch, check swing. He did not go. So 3 balls and 1 strike on Justin McNess. The 3-1 pitch, swung on and missed, strike number 2 for Justin McNess. Already struck out earlier, was one of 12 strikeout victims for Kenton Egbert earlier in this one. The payoff pitch, right to Rylan Zaborowski. Didn't even have to move a muscle there. That one was lined out right to him. That is the first out of the 8th inning for
Number 5,
Kent State
Hayden
Golden Flashes.
Longwell.
So here comes Hayden Longwell, who is 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Zach Maxey misses high on the first pitch to Longwell. The count is 1-0. Longwell leads the team in multiple offensive categories. The 1-0 pitch. This one has popped up in the air. Weiss is under it, running over, able to make the play there. That is quick out number 2 for Kent State Golden Flashes.
For 38, Michael McNamara.
So here comes Michael McNamara, probably the hottest hitter for Kent State today. 2 homers and a walk for him. 2 for 2 with a walk. Really dangerous hitter. First pitch misses low on Michael McNamara. And the count is 1-0. 1-0 pitch. This one. Better pitch there. And the count is even 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Strike number 2 called. Zach Maxey. He struggled this entire season, but he's been doing a lot better especially in this one. Kent State, tough offensive team to pitch around. The 1-2 pitch. Outside and low. It's going to be a 2-2 count. So, yeah, Kent State, tough offensive team to pitch around. Positions 1 through 9, just tough to hit around. But, yeah, good arm. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Zach Maxey has himself a 1-2-3 inning. We're going to head to the bottom half of the game. The Miami RedHawks rally together and tie this one up or take the lead. You're going to find out in just a moment. As always, it's Miami Baseball here, Red Hawk Radio. I'm Relvas. Be back in just a moment.
Mound now for the Flashes. Right-hander, number 30, Mitchell Scott. The plate to bat first in the bottom of the 8th for the RedHawks. It's number 21, Dylan Baker.
We're here for the bottom half of the 8th inning. Up to the plate is Dylan Baker. Pitching for Golden Flashes is Mitch Scott. A .61 ERA, 0.75 WHIP. Grad student from San Mateo, California. 6'1", 225 pounds. He won MAC Player of the Year, MAC Player of the Week most recently. He's a relief pitcher and won it once again prior, but April 17th, April 10th. So back-to-back weeks for Mitch Scott on the MAC Player of the Week. The 1-1 pitch misses high, 2-1 is the count. So you've got a pitcher you want to lean on for Kent State. It's probably this man. High fastball, swung on and missed, strike number 2 there. And he knew it. Dylan Baker, bad swing there from him. Count is 2-2. The 2-2 pitch, swung on and missed. Strikeout number 1 for Scott, and that is strikeout number 4. Baker. Up to the plate is Evan Applewick. Sacrifice ground out. Line out and a fly out. So 0 for 2. First pitch missing low and outside by Scott. That's ball number 1. One-0 pitch. Right down the middle for strike number 1. Fastball down the middle. 1-1 is the count even. Scott pitches and misses outside for ball number 2. 2-1 is the count. So Scott, about as locked down as you can be if you're a pitcher. 9 saves for the Golden Flashes. That leads the team, unsurprisingly. And yeah, RedHawks facing a real roadblock here. The 2-2 pitch. Low, the count is full 3-2 here. So if you're Miami facing a pitcher like Scott, only swing at strikes, Don't swing at anything out. Make him force the pitch. The payoff pitch. This one is popped up in the air. Running back is Timbrook able to make the catch, and he does. So 2 quick outs for
6.
2 quick outs for the RedHawks. Up to the plate is Brian Zapp, who 1 for 2, an RBI single and a walk. Brian Zapp, not a bad spot to get on base here. This one in the dirt, but swung on and missed by Zapp on his 0-1. The 0-1 pitch, missing low. The count is 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike. A 1-1 pitch, missing inside the middle of the plate, and the count goes 2-1. 2-1 pitch. This one roped. Oh, what a play by the first baseman, Timbrook. Rather, what a monster play by Longwell. He jumped up. That ball was hit directly to him. Jumped up, took all of his jumping ability there, but he reached down and caught that one. That one, like a Derek Jeter type play there. Just jumped up. Come on. Yeah, tough way to go out of the inning, but a 1-2-3 bottom half of the 8th inning for Kent State, and we're gonna head to the top half of the 9th inning. Can the RedHawks shut down the Kent State Golden Flashes? You're gonna find out in just a moment. So no runs, no hits, no errors, no one was left on base. We'll be back in just one moment. Miami Baseball here, RedHawks Radio.
Kent State, the first batter in the top of the 9th inning.
Welcome back to McKie Field at Hayden Park for the top half of the 9th inning. Kent State and Miami in a close one. Kent State leading 4-3 over the Miami RedHawks. And up to the plate for Kent State is Mac Timbrook, who is 0 for 2, sacrifice bunt, strikeout, and walk. Maxie misses there. 1-0 pitch, missing high once again. The count goes 2-0. So hitting, Kent State has 7 hits. Miami has 6. Kent State 1 error. Miami none. The 2-0 pitch, right down the middle for strike number 1. 2-1 is the count. So this is about as close as you get it. 2-1 pitch, swung on and missed. Strike number 2 on Timbrook. Miami's thrown 5 more strikeouts. Walks are about the same. Yeah, it's all about the same except for the home runs. That pitch narrowly the strike zone, but it's going to be just a bit outside. For Darryl Morton, doesn't see that one as a strike. Count goes full 3-2. Payoff pitch. This one roped foul behind the first base line. RedHawks looking for a quick 1-2-3 inning that would give them potentially a chance to walk it off here. This one in the air, Applewick looking for room, but no, it stays out of play. Count still remains full 3-2. A 3-2 pitch. Swung on. Foul out of play along the RedHawks side. Zach Maxey in a real battle with Mac Timbrook trying to settle him down, strike him out. 3-2 pitch. Strikeout looking for Timbrook. That's out number 1 for Kent State.
Josh Johnson.
Pretty fastball right over the heart of the plate. Able to sit down Timbrook. That's out number 1 for Kent State. Up to the plate is Josh Johnson. Bunt single, a walk, and a strikeout. Another bunt laid down. It's going to go foul. It was fair for about 67% of time, and then it just kind of went foul. Regardless, the count goes 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Strike number 2. Good pitch there from Zach Maxey. It's been really effective. Hasn't given up a hit. 4 strikeouts in 2 innings and a third pitched. The 0-2 pitch. Check swing. Did he go? He did not. And the count goes 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And a plunked him. So Josh Johnson, he reaches base for the 3rd time today. Up to the plate is Jake Casey.
Jake Casey.
Casey, 2 strikeouts and a walk today. So hoping to not get another strikeout here. Zach Maxey, other than the hit by pitch, he hasn't allowed a base runner. Runner is going. I wouldn't run on Harrison. This one is popped up into right field. Benji Brokmond able to field that one for out number 2. And up to the plate is Josh Mrazek.
Pinch hitter for Kent State. At bat next, number 11, Colton Schaller.
Rather, Colton Schaller is going to pinch hit for RedHawks. He pinch hit for Kent State Golden Flashes. Last game he actually pinch hit, and he went 0-for-1. Maxey pickoff to Zabrowski is unsuccessful. 2 outs. Runner on first. Schaller up to the plate. Skilled hitter as well. First pitch misses middle. Tied, but they're going to call ball number 1.
They put up like 15 in 3 minutes.
1-0 pitch. This one broken bat. His bat falls out of his hand. McDonald, runner going all the way to third. That is Johnson. And 2 outs. Schaller has himself a single. And here comes the top half of the lineup for Kent State. Jackson.
Number 4,
hit.
Kyle Jackson.
Kyle Jackson up to the plate. Strikeout, 2 strikeouts, a pop-up, and a single. So 1 for 4 on the day. Zach Maxey, pretty good except for that 1 hit. You know, it's tough to make those little loop single plays, but first and third, 2 outs. Get a few pitches you like here. You could be out in just a minute.
Pinch runner for Kent State. Standing at first base now, number 3, Connor Ashby.
Now, pinch run for Kent State is Connor Ashby. Pickoff attempt to first base is unsuccessful. Connor Ashby, 3 stolen bases on the year. Gotta look out for him on third. First pitch from McKie to Jackson. This is low and outside. Ashby's on first, rather. So look out for Ashby, but the thing with Harrison, he's already thrown out 2 Golden Flash players up to this point. 1-0 pitch, swung on and missed. Strike number 1 from McKie. So a 1-1 count here in the top half of the 9th inning. 2 outs. Flashes have runners at first and third. Pickoff attempt keeps Ashby close. McKie pauses. The 1-1 pitch. Runner going. Ashby. What are they going to do with this? And looks like Ashby is back in time. Throw almost in time over to Johnson, but not in time. They had Ashby in a pickle there. Johnson almost got in a pickle there too, but a little strategy there, trying to throw off the throw just a bit, but RedHawks don't allow that to happen. The count is 1-2 on Kyle Jackson. Pause by McKie. A 1-2 pitch. Runner is going. This one is hit foul. And we'll do it again. So runner was going. I don't think Harrison, if he had a chance, I don't think he could throw that one out again, but that's why he's in there, Ashby, pinch runner. A 1-2 pitch. This one is popped up in the air. It's going to be foul on a play along the left side. Count will remain 1-2. McKie pauses. The 1-2 pitch. This one is hit foul behind, up above the netting and behind home plate, almost back where we are. Count remains 1-2. So a real battle here between Kyle Jackson and Zach McKie. The 1-2 pitch. This one is hit in the air towards center field. Zach McDonald under it, able to make the catch. And that does it for the top half of the 9th inning. So 1 run.
So in the top of the 9th.
Sorry, 0 runs,
no runs,
1 hit,
no errors,
no errors,
2 are left
and
on
2 are
base.
left for Kent State. We're going to head to the bottom half of 9th inning. Last licks for the Miami RedHawks. See if they can steal this win at home. As always, it's Miami Baseball here on Red Hawk Radio. I'm Andrew Relvas. Back in just one moment.
bottom of the ninth inning is
Well, here we are, bottom half of the ninth inning. RedHawks down by 1. Up to the plate for Miami is Zach McDonald, who just got that most recent out for the RedHawks. Here is Mitch Scott pitching against Zach McDonald. First pitch is fouled back. Count is 0-1. So RedHawks 6 hits, Kent State 8. That really separates them. The second pitch by Scott misses outside for ball 1. A 1-1 pitch floats in there for a strike. Now it's a 1-2 count here for the bottom half of the ninth inning. A 1-2 pitch fouled back. So RedHawks, if they can get McDonald on, potentially Harrison, he got a double last at bats. You have the top half of your lineup against a shutdown closer. So it's definitely still in question. Swung on and missed. Strikeouts by Scott to McDonald. That's out number 1. RedHawks.
Harrison.
2 more outs for the RedHawks to work with. Need to get 1 run, have some extra time here. Here's Tommy Harrison, doubled in his most recent at-bat. 1 for 3 on the day. First pitch misses low, bounces to the catcher, McKie. The count is 1-0. The 1-0 pitch, missing low once again. The count is 2-0. Benji Brookman on deck. Cooper Weiss in the hole. Novak right after him. The 2-0 pitch, missing low once again. And now it's a 3-0 count. Hitter-friendly count for Tommy Harrison. The 3-0 pitch, right down the middle, chest high, and the count goes 3-1. It's a strike. 3-1 pitch, fouled back, and Scott has reeled Harrison back in this at bat. The payoff pitch. This one is a high fly ball going back at the track, at the wall. And this one is gone, a home run. Tommy Harrison with the game-tying home run brings this one back, and it's now a 4-4 ball game all the way over into right field. Tommy Harrison puts on his Mr. Clutch cap, and he brings this one back to a tie game. So just like it's a 4-4 ball game, it was once a 4-1 ball game. Lost 3 straight runs. Here comes the top half of the lineup for Miami. Benji Brookman, party hack there. The count is 0-1. So Tommy Harrison entering today a .211 batting average, double and a home run. Second pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Benji Brookman, 2 walks and a strike. Now, this one is smacked towards center field, towards Matthews. And Benji Brookman, have yourself a day. 2 walks and a single for him. Now the RedHawks have the go-ahead runner on base and the go-ahead hitter, obviously, at the plate right now. Here's Cooper Weiss up to the plate. Cooper Weiss, big chance for him. Pickoff attempt, not in time. Cooper Weiss for him. .295 batting average entering today. 36 RBIs. Definitely went up after his last game. First pitch, pickoff attempt once again. Second disengagement. It's an MLB term. Only allowed 2 per at bat. So, first pitch from Scott to Weiss misses high. Count is 1-0. So on deck is Novak in the hole. Zaborowski. That's just the type of spot you want to be if you're Miami. The 1-0 pitch misses high. The count is now 2-0. So Scott, sub 0.6 ERA entering today. Balloon. This one fouled back behind the plate. Count is 2 balls and 1 strike. 0.75 whip. 29 and a third innings pitched. Only allowed 11 hits, make it 12 now. Only 2 earned runs allowed. Pickoff attempt not in time. 11 walks and 43 strikeouts for Mitch Scott. So the 2-1 count. 2-1 pitch. Missing outside. The count is now 3-1. And good patience from Cooper Weiss against a real talented pitcher like Scott. 3-1 pitch. This one, here's a high fly ball. Deep left center. Going back at the track. Almost went out. But that one nearly connected for a home run. That one almost out. Thought it was gone for a moment. Johnson able to run over to make that catch, but oh my. Thought that one was gone for just 1 second. But here comes Rylan Zaborowski, potential to play. Or I'm sorry, David Novak, potential to play. Hero here. David Novak, a single, an RBI sac fly, and a hit by pitch. So he is 1 for 2 thus far. So 2 outs. RedHawks have Benji Brookman at first. See what Novak can do here. First pitch misses low. The count is 1-0. This one swung on and missed. Strike number 1 to David Novak. The 1-1 pitch. Runner is going. Throw by Mickness. And it is in time. And that's going to do it for bottom half of the 9th inning. We're going to the 10th inning. It's time for some extra innings baseball here at McKie Field at Hayden Park. Can the Miami RedHawks win this one? We're going to find out in just a few moments, but this inning was highlighted by Tommy Harrison towering home run over the right field wall, which brought this game back to a tie, 4-4. So 1 run, 1 hit, no, 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, 1 man was left on base. We're going to head to the top half of the 10th inning. It's Miami baseball here, Red Hawk Radio. As always, I'm Andrew Relvas. Back in just a second.
First at bat, top of the 10th inning for Kent State. It's number 13, Colin Matthews.
We're here for the top half of the 10th inning. Up to the plate is Colin Matthews. On the day so far, he is 1-4. First pitch by McKie is strike number 1. So, second pitch swung on and missed. Strike number 2 by McKie. The 0-2 pitch is high. It goes 1-2. Well, Jack! 1-2 pitch. Down and low. The count is 2-2.
Well, Zach, finish this.
2-2 pitch is low. The count is 3-2. Doesn't look like Miami has anyone in the bullpen, so looks like they're going to be sticking with their guy, Zach McKie here. Payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. Strikeout for Zach McKie. That's strikeout number 5.
Justin McNess.
Zach McKie and the RedHawks. Overall, 17 strikeouts. That's something. That is absurd. Up to the plate is Justin McNess. Foul tipped it into the glove of Harrison for strike number 1. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike number 2. Zach McKie only allowed 1 hit to this point. The 0-2 pitch. This one hit to Cooper Weiss, the shortstop, throwing over to first base to Zaborowski. Easy play. And that's out number 2 for Kent State.
5, Hayden Longwell.
To the plate is Hayden Longwell. Hayden Longwell in his last at bat, he popped up to Cooper Weiss, the shortstop. So far, he is 0 for 4 on the day. First pitch by McKie misses low, and the count is 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike number 1 on Longwell. Longwell already struck out twice today. Try not to get strikeout number 3. 1-1 pitch. This one is smacked towards Benji Broekman. Moving back. What a catch by Benji Broekman. Tough catch there, but he was able to get the out over in right field. That's going to do it for the top half of the 10th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one's left on base. A 1-2-3 quick inning for Zach McKie and the Miami RedHawks. Here come Miami RedHawks with a chance to walk it off here. We'll find out if they do so in just a moment. As always, it's Miami Baseball here, Red Hawk Radio. Welcome back to the bottom half of the 10th inning. Still in for the Golden Flashes is Mitch Scott.
Number 29, David.
It is David Novak. Novak in his last bat. RBI sac fly. to left field. Pitch by Scott. This one is smacked. They're going to say fouled to Scott. Either way, that's strike number 1. So 4-4 ball game here in Oxford, Ohio. Had 2 games today. Miami won the first one 12-3. Second game still to be decided. The 0-1 pitch. It's a little high there for ball number 1. So 1-1 is the count. Here, Miami, just get on base and see what you have there. 1-1 pitch. It's high once again. The count is 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. This one swung on and missed. Strike number 2 on David Novak. On deck is Zaborowski and Baker in the hole. The 2-2 pitch. Fouled back, still alive. And we'll do it again. The 2-2 pitch. Fouled back once again, and we will do this again. So Novak, he is 1 for 2. RBI sac fly, hit by pitch, and a single. Here's a high fly ball into shallow or deep center field. Right under it is Matthews for out number 1. So here comes Ryland Zaborowski, potential to walk it off for the RedHawks. Has 15 home runs on the year so far. Can he get to 16 home runs? We shall find out. Pitch by Scott to Zaborowski. Goes in there for a strike. Strike number 1 there. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a high fly ball going back towards center field at the track, at the wall. This one is gone. Home run.
It's going to be a party in the morning.
And the Miami RedHawks take the series from the Kent State Golden Flashes. What a win for the Miami RedHawks. They take down the RedHawk closer and Mitch Scott. And wow, back-to-back home runs. Tommy Harrison and Ryland Zaborowski. Just have yourself a day, Miami. Played exceptionally well. Ryland Zaborowski already a 2-run homer today. Second home run of the day for him. Ryland Zaborowski is a solo shot over into center field. Wins it for Miami. So Miami, they win 5-4 over the Kent State Golden Flashes. I'll break down all the stats for today. So started off with Kenton Eckert pitching for Miami. 6 innings pitched, 105 pitches thrown, 7 hits, 4 runs, 4 walks, 12 strikeouts, a season high for him. Zach Maxey took the rest of the way, 4 innings pitched, 61 pitches thrown, only 1 hit allowed. Probably his best outing this season, 5 strikeouts thrown. And what a game it was for Ryland Zaborowski. Not only that, but Dylan Baker, he had a great game, a triple to lead it off.
For the Flashes, number 30, Mitchell Scott. He drops to 1-1.
As ever, 2 walks. He's gone on base a lot. He's really
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes action for this afternoon here at McKie Field at Hayden Park. But be sure to return to the ballpark once again tomorrow afternoon.
Tommy Harrison, a double and
take on Mid-American Conference rival Kent State in the final game of this weekend series.
Without
the first
Tommy Harrison,
pitch slated for 1 p.m.
And
on behalf of Miami Athletics, we hope you had a great time. Today's doubleheader. Once again, our final score in Game 2 was
great
Miami
win for the RedHawks. They
Kent State 4. in
13 and 28, and the Kent State Cougars they go down to 26 and
action,
12.
ladies and gentlemen. So
Hawks
with that,
officially have
please
themselves
have a
two-game
safe journey
winning
home.
streak here at home. RedHawks go for a sweep tomorrow. Game officially first pitch is at 1 p.m. on Sunday. Luke Westpoli's got that game for you on RedHawk Radio. Other than that, though, that's going to do it for a fun doubleheader action here at McKie Field at Hayden Park for the day. RedHawks win the first one 12-3, and the RedHawks they win the second one 5-4. They defeat the Kent State Golden Flashes in 10 innings. What a game it was for Rylan Zaborowski, Tommy Harrison, RedHawks pitching. It's got to be an exciting time for Miami baseball. They're a fan. Watch it here. Just incredible stuff from the RedHawks as they were able to take down the top team in the MAC. And yeah, just unbelievable for Miami. 16 home runs on the year for Rylan Zaborowski. Change that man to Rakin Zaborowski because that man, all he does is rake. So Kent State, they're going to go down to 12-6 in the conference. Miami is now 10-11, so they're going to be shooting up the rankings real quick. Or I'm sorry, they're 9-11, and Kent State will be 12-5. But other than that, that's going to do it for today's action here at McKie Field in Hayden Park, in Oxford, Ohio. Miami wins the second one 5-4. They win the first one 12-3. Luke Westpoli, he's got the next game for you on Red Hawk Radio. That game will be first pitch at 1 p.m. Thank you so much. I will see you all in the next one. Have a great rest of your night. As always, I was Andrew Relvas, calling voice for today's presentation of Miami baseball. Have a great rest of your night.